Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I'm glad to be here with you on this beautiful Saturday morning. Looks like the mic is working good. We got some music rolling in the background. Sorry. Today we're just going to be taking a few peeks at some charts that I've been posting some ideas about. This is not financial advice. This is strictly for entertainment or educational purposes. So, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just ideas that I have using traditional technical analysis and tokenomics. Okay. I'm not sick. Just got some in my throat. Dang. So, as you can see, we got little Miss Lucy here on the tractor, and she's representing, for Farm Token. And we've been talking a lot about Farm Token and tokenomics behind it. I've been dollar cost averaging into Farm because I get in a little higher than I wanted to, but it painted a nice structure, which we're going to look at, and it fell out of the structure just to basically wipe people out, of stop losses and whatnot, and I think it's broken back into the structure. So we're going to talk about that today. We still got Cardano up at around like 280 this morning, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Storage coin looking really good. Internet computer protocol. There's quite a few. So let's take a look at crypto bubbles. Market cap for the week is usually what we're checking out. Bitcoin minus 1.3%. We got Cardano. Look at this, the third biggest crypto market cap this week and in the world right now. So as this bubble grows, this bubble and this bubble, they could shrink a little bit, or maybe not, right? Because Cardano's got new market investors in Africa that are joining, the ADA. I guess they're buying and they're going to be buying and selling ADA as well. So they're going to be like, however many more, probably a couple million, whatever the population is of like Ethiopia and Africa, like whatever users over there start using Cardano, they're going to bring people to the market that never have been in the market before. So, and then we also have, I read something that that Africa was the #1 most traded peer-to-peer Bitcoin exchanges last month. So like out of North America, I think is one of the biggest traders from peer-to-peer Bitcoin. Africa actually surpassed North America in Bitcoin transactions last month, or this month. We'll check it out. Let's check it out. Dang. I bumped my coffee. That's no good. 1 second. Sorry about that. I spilled a little bit of coffee and I made a mess.
It happens, I guess.
Coffee is nasty when you spill coffee. It's sticky, and if you don't get it all, it stinks. Just like beer. I hate cleaning up beer spills too. It's all good. A little spray. I'm gonna be going to play some disc golf this morning here soon, so I'm trying to get this stream out of the way. Almost done. Anyways, I don't have that much time this morning, so let's look at the charts that I was talking about. If you're interested in what I was talking about before I spilled my coffee everywhere, like I said, Africa just surpassed North America in peer-to-peer Bitcoin transactions. I read it on the Bitcoin magazine news article, I believe. I was trying to pull it up, but I don't have the time. So if you want to look up that article to read about that, go ahead. Cardano still, just pumping 14.1%. The market cap right now is 89.98 billion. 24-hour volume of 5.5 billion. It's it's looking pretty good. We look at Cardano a lot. We've been looking at Cardano since it was at $1, and it's at let's check it out. 281 right now. Okay, that's good. No, we're gonna wait. We're not checking out farm yet. What's going on here? What's going on with this? Alright. So we're gonna check out Cardano. Obviously it's gone parabolic here a little bit. Alright. From your low on July 20th, 2021. Oops. Not that. So from your low to high, you've appreciated in value 198.36% in 38 days. Right? Is that what that says? 38 days? Yeah, so 38 days, 20 hours. So, you know, in the course of 38 days, 233 bars is the measurement. That's what that means, 233 bars. It's the days, because we're on the 4-hour time scale. It's just telling you how many days that are there and how much it's increased over the distance from this point to that point, okay? And it's increased 198%, 0.36%. So it's a huge markup, you know. If we were looking oversold, or if we were, you know, that's why I wrote this here. This was an idea I had. You know, we're making higher levels of seller momentum, and we're still making higher highs and higher lows in price action. I did right after a breakout, but it's about the price action after the breakout. It's not about the breakout itself. So we had that really great breakout that took us up, you know, from July 20th. You know, you seen a nice solid uptrend, consolidating uptrend, and market participants were just buying up the asset. And then around August 8th, 2021, you got this huge markup to about $1.70, like $1.80. All right, and then had a little sell-off, but you made a higher low. Okay, and that's what's really important is when you're looking at assets, and we're talking about them here before it has this huge run up, that's where you're going to have value. So, not saying that Cardano's not going to be valuable, or whatever. It could still go up higher. It could sell off right here. It looks like to me that we're in the bullish control zone. Oh, we were up in the bullish control zone at 64. We're selling off a little bit right now just because some people are taking profit at that second high. As long as we make a higher low than this low right here on August 26th at like 250, as long as we make a higher low than that, this asset can definitely keep running. It doesn't have to though. It could start selling off. We've had a lot of negative or bearish bearish. We've had a lot of seller momentum. Sorry, brain fart. I'm still drinking coffee, so usually I don't do morning streams. I'm more of a night kind of cat, but I figured, oh yeah, my brew review is for my coffee that I dumped all over myself. I'm gonna give it a 5.5, just simply because I love my coffee, and it's just some regular old Maxwell, but pretty tasty, So we're gonna, even though we kind of have a double top up here locally, you're just really not in a bearish control zone right now. Between 41 and like 59 is like pretty much the neutral zone. We're definitely more, I think we're looking better, better positively going to the upside than we are to the downside. But like I said, it could come back and sell off a little bit, But as long as we stay above this 246, 247 area, and maybe it starts consolidating a little bit, sideways, makes a higher low, and then marks up and makes another new higher high before selling off again. You know, it just depends on what the asset's going to do, and part of that is being a trader. You know, if you're making investments down here and you're trying to figure out areas of value to take profit, if you're going to, you know, probably take profit on the way up, you know, it's really hard to like not sell out of your position all the way on the way up, especially when you have positive price action like this. You know, you really want to try to take full advantage of every bit of profit you can get without being too greedy, you know. But it's always nice to have those longer term positions for, you know, like if you're taking profit a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, and you're leaving some in, and then it just takes off, you still got a position. But if it doesn't take off and it sells off a little bit, at least you took some profit before it sold off, you know. And that's not, the market's always going to correct itself eventually. Maybe a little bit, maybe a lot, but it corrects itself. You know, every couple hours it's correcting itself. Every couple days it's correcting itself. Every couple weeks. That's why we use these time charts, these time scales. So I think Cardano's looking really great. It kind of sucks that you didn't come up to make a higher high locally. But it was really, really, really bullish. That if you look, this is just something small that you're not gonna get. So say you're looking at this chart on, you know, Coinbase or like any kind of chart that gives you an estimated moving average and not the candles. Okay, Cash App does that for stocks. It just gives you a little line. So that little line doesn't really help you because somebody else might think that this is just a clear double top. But actually what happened here, if you really look, is that we had this candle wick close on July 23rd or August 23rd, and we actually just, you know, this was the wick high, so all-time highs, but it was just a wick high right here. This is all-time highs again, but this is the candle closing above those candles over here, you know. These candles are closing in at like 291. These candles are closing in at like 294. So we're still at a higher candle close on the 4 hour than we were before, even though it's not a higher high. Because it you know, the wick is not as significant as the candle. We know that. I think my buddy's here. And he's interested in crypto, and we're gonna go play some disc golf this morning, and he's just out here roughing around down there. But anyways, Cardano, long term, I think it's looking really great. We're still looking very bullish. I definitely think there could be, you know, another wave. It looks like we're pivoting here on the 4 hour, and we could be seeing another wave to the upside. It's just my opinion. If not, we might see a little sell-off. You know, but this is definitely like, could be like a bull pole, bull flag type deal, possibly. It's crazy though, because it's like so straight. Okay, so you know, that's one way to look at it. If you see this bull pole here, it kind of looks like a bull pole. It does consolidate a little bit longer, but you know, it takes off. And then it's definitely an upsloping channel we got this nice upsloping channel. You got too far above the channel, you fell into the channel, back into the channel. You reacted at the low. You know, it's reacting in this channel. A lot of things are right now acting in an upward sloping channel. Storage coin looking great right now. I drew a nice Fibonacci scale on here. Trying to get above this range between like $2.07 and like $2.25 or so. Once you get above that, it's just straight up, you know. So we got this nice upsloping channel. You know, one trading strategy I've heard people do, I don't really do this too much, but they'll buy at the bottom of the channel, sell at the top, buy at the bottom, sell at the top, buy at the bottom. So they keep doing that, but then, you know, too many people start doing that, and then the asset has way more, you know, market participants than before, and it marks up the price. Crazy, you know. Upwards consolidation, that's all it is. Internet computer protocol. We've been talking about this one a little bit, and you're coming in at about 60 on the 60.42 on the RSI, so it is in the bullish control zone. And hey, how's it going there, John Dass? Alright, anyways, I was just checking something out. So, you know, Internet Computer Protocol had this huge markdown. It shows on ICP to USD for Coinbase that had a high of $630. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, this is for Coinbase. So, you know, different exchanges may have a little bit different of a price, especially like Farm Token is newer on Coinbase than it is on Poloniex. So it's got more data to read on Poloniex. You may want to check that out depending on, you know, you don't want to be buying on Poloniex and looking at the chart for Coinbase. So when you come over here to the menu where the symbol search is, the ticker, make sure you're, you know, on the right hand side as it shows you the source of the chart. Okay, look for the Coinbase. If you have Coinbase, Binance, Bitfinex, you know, Qcoin, whatever you're using, make sure you're using the right exchange chart information. So I'm gonna try to make this quick. I gotta get out of here. But you know, we're above this inflection point that you've created in history several times. There's this nice range here, okay? See this range? And for the longest time, you fell below this range and you tested it as resistance once, twice, 3 times, you know? And then without testing it this fourth time, you broke right through it. It was a spring, double bottom, 1 low, 2nd low, spring, back test of spring. So you sprung, you know, you did your first low and your second low. That was slightly higher. That shows the bullish reversal. That's what we're looking for. You're looking for bullish reversals if you're a bull, you know? So double bottom, it's made its all-time low, and then it made another lower low, and then a higher low. So it's kind of even like maybe like similar to a Head and Shoulders. it's kind of off on the left, inverse head and shoulders. I mean, but it's kind of off on the left side. But even this is this low, this all-time low, and then a higher low. You know, you're signaling the reversal. So once you see the reversal, you're looking on the MACD, you're looking on the RSI, you're looking left to see what kind of price targets you got coming down from where you just were at. So like, you know, my first price target from where we are on Internet Computer Protocol is $126. You know, you can maybe set up your stop loss if you were going to use one, like right there. Depending on how you trade, you know, if you get stop losses are always great. Okay, so that could be, you know, you set up a very small negative risk to a very large reward. You're above this inflection zone, so below this inflection zone, you don't really want anything to do at this point with this asset, you know? So now anywhere between like $50 and $65, 50 and $69, 50, yeah, $69, you know, you're just consolidating sideways very strongly right now. So when you're doing that, more people are buying up the asset, the last of the supply. This is like classic Wyckoff accumulation, guys, composite operator stuff. And then eventually you're going to get this markup, hopefully. I mean, you know, it's not guaranteed. But if you get this markup, boom, second target, $164, second target. Okay, look at that. You see how I'm coming up with this? All right, third target. Third target on Internet Computer Protocol, $211. $211. So, you know, $65 right now is the price, and possible upside of 125 first target, 164 second target, and 211 on the third target. Okay. It's gonna take some time. You know, this is not going to happen overnight, but once the remaining supply starts to get bought up, that's when we're going to see these huge markups, chat. All right, let's take a look at Farmcoin, and then I'm going to get ready to go get some breakfast and get out of here. Just want to take one quick peek at Farm, and then I gotta get out of here. Like I said, short stream today, I got things to do. Okay, so as you can see, we've been looking at this chart since about, I think I started talking about it at like 288 is what I was looking at which was, you know, that's kind of paying premium. I paid a little bit extra for this one, you know? But then I bought on the way down, and I was really hoping that, you know, when this structure was painted, it was going to react at the bottom of the structure. It was so bullish before that it didn't even make it down to the bottom of the structure, you know? This channel. So, last night, between August 26th, the 27th, and then today, the 28th, you fell below this structure, probably knocked out a bunch of stop losses, you know, scam wick, and boom, then you had a huge markup. And just like here, you had a huge markup, and here you had your huge markup, and here you had your huge markup. You're making your next huge markup. Now, it doesn't have to go all the way to the top of the structure, but it could, you know. Our first price target is, well, we probably would have wanted to be making price targets down here last night, but it just tore right through all of those. Like you could have maybe set up a couple little price targets on this last night when it fell below. You know, you lost your value. You know, you made your low, and then you made a slightly higher low. We had a double bottom. It was, you know, in another structure, but we still had a clear, discernible double bottom with a slightly higher low, which is what we're looking for on the reversal. At the bottom of a channel, we're at the bottom of a channel. You got your low, your higher low, and you made that, you know, within four or 5 days, you made this low and this higher low at the bottom of the channel, okay? And then you reacted, you spring, back test a spring into the structure, and now you're just running. So, you know, you definitely wanted to be looking at the asset around, you know, 212, between 212 and 230 would have been like a real good solid price area, you know, if you were looking at farm for a long. So it's already marking up. There's definitely like a little range of prices here that if we make it, let's see. Okay, so we have this channel right here. If you can break this channel, you know, your next price target is probably going to be one of these wick highs. And I don't even know how really reliable of a target that's going to be, but like up here, 348 would probably be your next price target. So that's still, you know, $50 markup from where it's currently at. And then from there, you're just making new all-time highs. We break the top, well, 354. 354. Once we break this, guys, we're going to new all-time highs on farm token to the US dollar on Coinbase. And we are looking a little bit in oversold territory right now, but that's okay. We can maybe sell off a little bit, make a higher low than 215, make a higher low than 215 somewhere inside the channel, and then we'll keep running. So anyways, I wanted to talk about farm. Cardano looking credible. You know, keep an eye on Cardano, keep an eye on farm. They've already had huge markups, but they're doing things. So they're not looking like they're really going to have any major sell-offs soon. We'll see. But you know, these are not proper positions for longs. You know, you need to be looking at the asset when it's down here. You definitely don't want to be buying something that's marked up 200% in 38 days. You're gonna like get wrecked. So but anyways, I'm gonna go play some disc golf. I love you guys, all 2 of you that watch me, and thank you for being here. Pretty soon I'm sure there'll be people just flooding into the channel like, oh, we're gonna check out your TA and hey, how do you read this chart? And you know, I'm just taking my time, right? So anyways, thank you for your time. Short stream today. I hope you enjoyed it, and just keep investing in yourself and keep trading. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Thank you.